Jimi Disu. I'm Sheriff Quadry. JD will be back next week on the show. Right? Okay. Today we're going to do some sort of open mic because I personally have a few things that I've been meaning to talk about, and there hasn't been any space to talk about those things. So I'm going to start off with my own open mic first, and then would come to your own open mic Friday here on Daily Digest. Let me start first by bringing up this issue. Yes, I know that it's morning, I know that it's daytime radio, but there is a plague that is going around, that has been going around for some time now. And I think that if not properly looked at by everybody, this one maybe has nothing to do with the government. Maybe this one is personal. Maybe we need a lot of experts to talk about this particular issue. By the way, you can watch this show on Facebook and on YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.3 is how you can watch on Facebook and on YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.3. Yes, back to my open mic. I think I have about 4 I won't talk about, but maybe I'll just shoot 2, then I'll open up the telephone lines, for you to tell me yours or contribute to the ones I'm about to share. Is the obsession of both genders, male and female genders, with sex. Wherever you look, either you are walking on the street, you are browsing the internet, you are on Facebook, you are on YouTube, you are on TikTok, you are on, just name it. It's all about sex, 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 sex. Men, young men are obsessed with aphrodisiacs. All kinds of poisons in the name of aphrodisiacs. And I'm wondering, how did this start? How did it start? When did it start? That everything we do, everywhere you look, every conversation that you see people having, it's all about manpower, female this, female that. Why is this generation, maybe generation before this generation, so obsessed with how powerful, how strong it can be in the other room? How is this a priority for the young people, even young adults? How is this stopping every conversation that young adults have? How is it that you cannot have a conversation with people without somebody, chipping in something indecent? What have we lost? Have we lost our minds? Is something missing here, or am I the one that is just waking up? Maybe I've been asleep for so long. Because this didn't happen this year, it didn't happen last year. It's been around. Perhaps maybe majority of us we've overlooked it. Perhaps we thought that, well, maybe it's just something that a couple people just do, and then it will fizzle out and people will move on. But everywhere, it's almost like there is no conversation anymore. The same way we're talking about these aphrodisiacs is the same thing that you find at the level of infidelity by married folks. I saw a video yesterday by one white guy, and they were talking about they did a research about the ranking of countries with most promiscuity. I mean, married people cheating. Nigeria is number 2 on the list. UK is number 1 on the list. If you go to the UK to go and find out the people that contributed to the data of the UK, it's most likely going to be Nigerians as well. I mean, I don't have the data for that one, but I am saying that it's the UK number would most likely be dominated by Nigerians. Nigeria is number 2. People that cheat the most. Now, why is this so important in our day-to-day life? That's when someone came up with you have to make love. If you're a man, you have to make love 21 times. Abi, am I getting the number wrong? I think he said something like that. I don't even want to go into the conspiracy of why men die before their wives. But on a very serious note, something is amiss here. Something is fundamentally wrong. I know I'm talking to you. I know, and you know that I'm talking to you. But I want to know why you want to show your power. You want to show that you are a strong man. You want to show, why? Do you get prize for it? Do you win an award for it? I mean, something that has been on my mind for some time now. Said I'm going to bring to the radio, and perhaps people can be honest with themselves. People can look in the mirror and tell themselves that, look, dude, I'm killing myself. The more I take these things, the more I kill myself. Because that's what you're doing. Actually, if only you knew that you were created to be special, to be very powerful, to be very strong, and you can work on it. Whatever shortcomings that you're having in the other room is something that you can work on personally without getting to swallow poison every night. For how long are you going to do that? I mean, for how long? And why is it such a competition? That is what pisses me off the most. Like, don't we have any other thing to aspire to again? To want to achieve again? Men folk. I mean, I've said mine. You can't overlook what is happening in society anymore when it comes to aphrodisiacs. People using all kinds of things just so they can show in the other room that I am the Odogu. Is that how to be Odogu? Pata, you will do this, and before you know it, it's the more you do this, the more you hurt yourself. So for how long do you want to keep doing that? And you think that you stay alive for that long? Our great grandfathers who had 7, 8 wives, they go to the farm, they work. That farm work that they're doing, they're improving themselves. You sit down in the office from morning to night on one chair. You are not working about your. So you want to find a shortcut, and then you swallow all these things. That is on the one hand. It's one of my open mic that men, please take good care of your health. Don't let anybody, and I'm talking about even your wives, your girlfriends, your friends, put you under pressure. Don't let anybody. I know that this is an unpopular conversation. You don't want to have it. It's got a lot to do with ego and self-worth and all of those things. But someone has to tell you. Let that person be me today. You are killing yourself. That is what you're doing. You don't want to be around for long. That's what you're saying. You'd rather just be happy. You'd rather be forming Odogu for a very short period of time. Because eventually your heart will give up. There's so much your heart can take. Especially if your body is not supporting it. Now let's go to Ife. There's this thing that I saw yesterday about Ife giving dress code to their students, and I'm going to just look at the dress code and bring you up to speed with what Ife is doing. And frankly speaking, before I used to criticize universities. What do they call those people, Seth? Um, University management. Let's just put it that way. Who come up with dress codes for students that they have to do this, they have to do that. If they don't do this, if they don't do that, they will do this, they will do that. Okay. Well, if you look at the way young ladies dress these days, even young boys, you will be compelled to want to agree with university management that there's got to be some level of control. There's got to be some, someone has to gatekeep. You can't go to class in provocative dresses. You can't wear some sort of clothes to class. I mean, to what end? You're going there to study. You're going there to study. You're not going there to impress anybody. Well, apparently, that's what most, and this one, girls are mostly guilty of it. No offense, but we all know that girls are mostly guilty of this thing. Well, they've come up with their own dress code. They're saying sexually provocative dress, back lace clothes, transparent wears, off-shoulder clothes, bomb shorts, what's this? Tattered jeans, dreadlocks. I mean, if you go through the list, you see that there are a few things. I mean, you can't fault the university for this. For just a few exceptions, like dreadlock. Some people just carry their dreadlock like that since forever, before they even enter the school. And it's their hair. It's not that they made it or something. It's their hair. That's how they've always been. Apart from a couple of other things as well. They have T-shirts with obscene inscription depicting immorality. I mean, why would you want to go to school in crop top? Why would you want to? But apparently, our young people need to be told how to dress to school. Apparently. Now, the moment we're here, the fact that we have to tell our young people how to dress to class means that we have a bigger problem. It means that the failure is not actually from them. The failure is from home. Do you understand what I'm saying about bigger problem? It is the dressing is not the problem. There is an underlying bigger problem. A societal problem. Like everybody is just feeling at their duties. The father, the mother, the uncles, the aunts, the society, the community, everybody is just failing. Nobody gatekeeps anything anymore. That is where we are now. How old could they? Maybe 18, 19? And they had to be told how to dress, to be wearing bomb shot to school, transparent clothes to school, tattoos everywhere to school. Okay, let me just stop here. I mean, these are my own concerns, my open mic. You can share yours as well. I'm going to open up the telephone lines right away. 0201 277 0993. Is it 0201 277 0993? Female only line is 0201 465 7190. If you're a man, please don't call the second line. This number I'm calling now, 0201 465 7190, is for female callers only. And WhatsApp is 0809 597 5805. That's 0809 597 5805. Yes. Let's begin. You've got a minute. Good morning to you.
Sir, good morning.
Good morning.
Calling from Songo.
Welcome, brother.
Yeah. Well, it's an interesting topic this morning. Most of us men have to put thoughts under pressure. maybe, lately, these women, they have a clique. They talk about their guy's performance or their husband's performance in the other rooms. And some of these women go back home to challenge their guys. Hey, this woman, our husband did. And we not thinking to want to match up with whatever those guys are doing. And then we go and find out those deadly things to endanger our lives. I'm going to give you one quick, okay, let me see, just something I came up with. Most times when I'm in that act, when I'm trying, I get my mind off every other thing, and it helps me to perform maximally. And if you go get all of those contraceptives or whatever it is called, because your program on the outcome of that result, at the end of the day, you perform nonsensely, if there's an English like that. And speaking about dressing, it's nothing to write home about. Parents need to up their games. Because to we hear Ilila Tinkesho Rode. You understand?
That's
Charity
right.
begins up.
That's right.
Yeah, so do not take care of your folks. You don't expect lecturers or teachers to do your duties for you. And in the end, we fail as parents. And at the end of the day, they continue in the society. So finally, just up our games and train up these children. At the end of the day, we will not be caught up and, your child is in the police station or your child is in the university world just because of indecent dress or one moral act or the other. Good morning, Sherry.
Vinabo, thanks for calling. Appreciate your time. Nigeria, for good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. Sharif.
Good morning.
Mrs. Obuli. Mr. Sharif, both concerns you've raised this morning are quite valid on your open mic. Quickly, let me lend a voice to what you've said.
Okay.
There's no excuse whatsoever why one should cave into sexual pressure from friends, family, under the influence of any pill or aphrodisiac, because you want to express your masochism tendencies. There's just absolutely no excuse whatsoever. Mr. Sheriff, just this week, I queued from the news, a newspaper, that a Randy guardian had been abusing a 9-year-old that was supposed to be his help sexually on a daily basis. When this girl could no longer tolerate it, Mr. Sheriff, every day, come her bed, so every day, she had to go to the police station to report by herself. Do you know why? Because of this awareness your radio stations create, because of these jingles that you can speak of. We had that. We didn't have that growing up. And so many things were allowed to slide. But because of the fact that you people lend your voices to this cause every day, children are speaking up, men are speaking up, women are speaking up, and we will not continue to stop until these tendencies, these evil vices are nipped in the bud. You can imagine, in spite of the threat and everything, she just said, if I die, I die. If I perish, I perish. I have to report this. And as I speak with you, she has been liberated from the claws of that evil person. And this man is going to go down for this. Now, there's this myth, again, aside this, there's this myth. I don't know if it is true, but I don't feel there's any linkage to it. Because the last time Dr. Fredosa came on the show to speak about prostate cancer, he said there's no link whatsoever. Some men believe that if they make love, if they're sexually active, like maybe 21 times in a month, they will not be predisposed to prostate cancer. Mr. Sheriff, Osumi, and then you want to now take pills, you want to release every day, you want to, for what exactly? I feel it's a myth. There's no link whatsoever, but whatever it is, your life first. If you value your life, you will not indulge in negative tendencies that have to do with sexual libido because you want to release yourself and probably.
I mean, who are you trying to impress?
What liberation are you getting exactly? Thank you very much, Mr. Sherry.
Thank you, Mr. Boli. Thanks for calling. Let's head out. We need to take this quick break, Lagos. When we return, we'll take, I can see the messages, the comments on YouTube and Facebook, as well as the comments coming in via WhatsApp. I will take those ones when we return before we get back to the telephone calls. So stay here with me on Nigeria Info 99.3 Daily Digest with Jimi Disu.
More talk, news, and sports after this.
All right, class, settle down. Today, let's talk about how you started your day.
We got dressed and had pancakes with John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate for breakfast.
My mom makes John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate for us too.
My mom calls it instant goodness. My sister and I always put it inside our pap. It's so yummy.
John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate is a chocolate drink made of rich cocoa, milk, and sugar. Available nationwide in stores. John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate. Enjoy instant goodness.
Little body, big moves. Little brain, big learning. Your little child is eager to do big things. Every sachet of Cerelac Junior comes with the nutrition they need: natural grains, protein, and iron to support their physical growth, learning, and development. So you can fully enjoy your little one's big moments of growth.
Football is on.
Liverpool are champions.
When the streets erupt for screamers and last-minute winners, you know it's on. For the passion, the rivalries, the biggest football stars. Oh, it's on.
It's astonishing.
It's on everyone's lips, on every screen. It's on every week for the diehard fans and even the occasional fans. Football is on, and it's on for every reason. Only on Super Sport. Stay connected and stay with us, starting from DSTV Yanga.
My ions, please, can't get enough. My ions, please, give it to me now, now. It go rehydrate you, yeah, yeah. Getting your ions in Pocari Sweat. Rehydrate you faster, easy we observe. Pocari Sweat, give it some more. Pocari Sweat.
What can your bank do for you? Meet Jane, 25 years old. She's been having troubles acquiring a loan from her bank.
This is not okay at all. I've been on this queue forever, and you're saying I should fill another form. What's going on?
What can your bank do for you? Meet Frank, 27 years old, held up in traffic and making fruitless transactions.
Mama, I have saved the airtime, even the electricity charges. You know why it's so difficult making this payment?
Introducing Safri, a lifestyle digital bank that's designed just for you. With one click, you can make easy and fast payment transactions, pay bills, and even acquire easy loans. Hurry and download the Safri app on your Play Store. Visit safrisafri.com for more information. Safri, borderless banking.
Hey, whoa! Now so I did on my own. Now a message enter my phone. Fiam. I can't click Fiam. Now so my money for account go. Fiam. Hey! If to say na Airtel you they use, them for first alert you before you click Airtel they identify spammers, then alert them customers with AI powered service to make sure say you know for Mugu for Wuruwuru scam messages. No charges, no subscription needed. Self they go join Airtel. Fiam.
Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Hey, Chioma, you don't try, oh. See as my kitchen clean.
Mama.
Eh? But you no use hypo.
Hypo kwa?
So, germs say para, no green. Protect your kitchen every day with Hypo.
In the kitchen game, there are players and then Agba Ballers. MVP, Player of the Year, 10-0, no rival. Become an Agba Baller with the new improved Maggi chicken flavor, made with a flavorful formation of onions, celery, turmeric to bring out your top game in the kitchen. Elevate the taste of your everyday dishes with delicious rich chicken flavor. Oh yeah, let's go.
New Maggi chicken flavor, my game changer.
Start your day and have a good time.
Kivo Creamer.
Oh, where you need to have the break time.
Kivo Creamer.
It's not tea, Papa Garita.
Kivo Creamer. Kivo Creamer.
Hi, this is Nene from the boat safety team. You can't see us, but we're right here with you on every boat ride. To your left is the ride insurance team. We insure your ride as soon as your trip starts. To your right is the record audio team. We keep a recording of your trip for 24 24 hours in case you need it later. And behind you is the customer support team ready to chat 24/7. We're the boat safety team by your side on every ride.
My ions, please, can't get enough. My ions, please, give it to me now, now. It go rehydrate you, yeah. Replenish your ions with Pocari Sweat. Rehydrate you faster, easily observe. Pocari Sweat, give it more. Pocari Sweat.
Is that Alfie playing football in the rain?
It's Toby Chio.
My goodness. When did he grow up? That's it with kids, so.
It's amazing how your child grows up before your eyes. Enable their thriving development with the new NanKid 4 with HMOs to support your child's development, probiotics, and high-quality proteins to support age-appropriate growth. NanKid 4. Nourish your child's potential.
I don't know, man. These days, all you hear is save, invest, save, Wait, how do you guys find this money? Is it not someone that is settled that will have money to save and invest? And even if I manage to invest or save, the interest rates are so low. And one can lose money in all these crypto, NFT, blockchain, and so on.
Introducing Fund 724. It's a simple solution to all your money goals. With as low as 1,000 naira or that urgent 2K in your pocket, you can start saving with Fund 724 and earn solid returns on your investment. And you can withdraw your money from your account for free. Anytime you like, just dial *724# on your mobile phone and follow the prompts.
Oh, so no need to download an app or join a long queue, huh?
Dial *724# now to get started. Fund 724 is available 24/7. Guarantee Trust Fund Managers is a subsidiary of Guarantee Trust Holding Company PLC and regulated by the Securities and Exchange Commission.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We are back.
We're back. 99.3 Nigeria Info.
You're listening to Jimi Disu, right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Welcome back to Daily Digest here on Nigeria Info 99.3. I'm Sheriff Quadry. And yes, our conversation is still ongoing. Let me start by taking some messages. We're going to start from... we're streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.3 is how you can watch on Facebook and on YouTube. Let me start with some comments there. Blair on YouTube says... This is a bigger issue that stems from poor parental oversight. The generation that condemns young people most is the generation that raised or should have raised them. Now, this is powerful. It's very powerful. Kende Alakoso says, shout out to the Alakoso family. Kende Alakoso says, I'm happy you brought up this topic. There are no decency in our society anymore. That's Kende. Kende, thank you for sharing. We've got another one here from Kende. Okay, Kende says, if they haven't exposed their body, they haven't dressed up. And that's a shame. That is such a big shame. Paul from Igondo, and Paul says, my open mic is a question. Is there a law in Nigeria that says military officers should take public transport without paying? One Danfo driver got beaten because he didn't want to carry a soldier. Paul, there is no law as far as I'm concerned that said that, uniformed men can enter public transport, private public transport. I don't know about public, but private public transport without, and they must not pay. I don't know of any law that stipulates that. Paul, I do not know of any law at all that says that. So I'm going to read this one from Demola. Demola says that list of cheating is definitely wrong. While I saw another one that says France is high and Brazil between. By the way, there is nothing wrong in using herbs as a natural supplement. Doctors even recommend eating some certain food and plant-based herbs. But the abuse is what we should talk about. If a man cannot satisfy the wife, she gets sad and get it somewhere else. The issue is regulation. Government need to regulate it. God says, go into the world and multiply. There is a reason. So many countries are fighting population decrease. This is my angle. Demola, thank you for sharing your angle. Appreciate it. there is a difference between and I get your angle, to be honest with you. I do get your angle. There's a difference between treating something and treating a particular ailment and using aphrodisiac. That's what they use. That's what you use. I'm not talking about you, Demolao. Aphrodisiac is what you use when you want to get into the other room. And you only use it when you want to get into the other room. That is what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about you trying to cure something. Maybe you want to cure your erectile dysfunction or anything. I'm not talking about that one. No, I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about you trying to take something to stimulate your libido just because you want to get into the other room. And that is what you find everywhere in our society today. Everywhere you look, you find them. Now this should worry us, especially the men folk. So let me take this one here that says, I think Nigeria Info lacks the moral standing to complain about people using manpower drinks to enhance their sexual performance because of a few of these products advertised on your station. Let the change start from the man in the mirror. Okay, let me now say that I am the man in the mirror, right? But let me tell you what you're getting wrong. So you enter a Danfo or a Molwe, someone is advertising one drug. You're going to blame the driver of that drug? Of that Molwe for people buying Danfo, for people buying drugs in his Molwe. See, the choice that you make is your responsibility. People that are doing business as well, it is their responsibility to advertise to make money. You, Williams, I think that's your name. It is your choice to put your money there. It is your choice to decide whether you are going to patronize this person or you are not going to patronize this person. That decision is yours. You cannot blame any other person for it. Because this is what Nigerians do the most. We are very good at it. Oh, don't blame me, oh, blame that other person. Don't know, it's not my fault, oh, blame that other person. You must take responsibility for your actions. In the end, you are responsible for what you buy with your money. It's your job first. Your own well-being is your job. Let me take another message quickly. I'm going to take 2 more messages, and I would come to the telephone lines So it says, don't mind all these promiscuous people, Jerry. I want... It's been long. I heard this kind of word. I heard this one last, I think, when my grandfather was alive. That was in 2014. That was a long time ago. He's a conqueror, and he's in Manchester. Can you imagine? Tosin, thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. I'm going to take this one because I don't know whether it's radio worthy or not, but it's one old Yoruba like that. Yeah, so let's take, it's a long one. This is Adegoke from Lekki, and Adegoke says, thanks for bringing up this topic. I'm a Christian, so I will talk from a spiritual angle. Sex, money, and power are tools the devil uses to control humans, and it's very effective. Even the devil tempted Jesus with power when he was fasting and praying for 40 days and 40 nights. The devil is very strategic. He looks at your weakness and capitalizes on it. If your weakness is sex, he uses that tool to tempt you. Why do you think many women all over the place dressing provocatively and almost naked? Why do you think 90% of the music artists, songs, and videos that you see on our screens are all about sex and money? Your guess is as good as mine. Okay, Adegoke, thank you for sharing that. Appreciate it. Let me go back to the telephone now and take more calls from you. 0201 2770 993. That is 0201 2770 993. 0201 465 7190. That is 0201 465 7190. And WhatsApp is 0809 597 5805. That is 0809 597 5805 on WhatsApp. So let's begin with the calls again. Please turn off your radio if you're calling me. Good morning to you.
Hello, guys.
Good morning.
This is Pastor Ladipo.
You're welcome.
I'm calling from Urile in Sarigo.
Hmm.
First thing first, I think one of the things that has promoted this usage of all these drugs and whatever for sexual enhancement, one of the things that has given it a boost is social media. Because when people come up in social media and begin to tell you their escapade, whether it is true or false, more people will be given to go and get it. Secondly, if you look at in those days, at least there is still what they call moral value. It's not as if all these things were not happening, but there is a bit of moral value that people have back then. But today, what do we celebrate? Let's watch the things we celebrate now. Some of these things are the things that drive people. You have made a very valid and vital point that what somebody do is their choice, and they should be responsible for their choice. Now, for the school that came up with a dress code, Sheriff, it is insane now. Our people, whether male or female, they're almost going naked. And you look as if anybody that complains, you will tell, why not remove your eye? And this was how we started it until these things gain ground. So people will tell you, mind your business, mind your business, mind your business, mind your business. In those days, Sheriff, bros them, when they leave your compound, they can beat you for wrongdoing. And when your parents come back and they told the parents, beat him very well next time. Are you getting me?
I'm with you.
We monitor each other. We monitor people. You can't just see somebody become wealthy overnight without people questioning it. Today, the reverse is the case. So I'm laying it at the feet of social media is contributing a large chunk to this thing. I'm telling you. That is why in some countries it's regulated. You can, as you hold your phone now, go through Twitter, that is called X. You can't scroll through some things before you know some things will flash in. And those things are the things that you don't even want to see.
Thank you.
What will you do?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing. Appreciate it. Let me jump on this call here. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, Van.
Good morning.
This is Ayodeji from Sule.
This is who?
Ayodeji from Sule.
Ayodeji, please call the female line, okay? Call the male line, rather. You're calling the female line, okay? All right, thank you. I need to speak with a female now. Oh, you do it like that. Do it like that. Let's see who is here. A call has dropped again. So I don't have any calls coming through from female line right now, so I'm going to go to the male line. Good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Yes, please.
Yeah, I am Pastor Ifa, calling from Agbara.
Welcome, Pastor.
What you see now is what has been said in the book of, in the Bible. If you read 2 Timothy chapter 3, it tells you about something happening at this particular period. Especially where it talks about verse 3, where it says people will lack natural affection. Things that are natural, they despise it, they don't like it. The dressing code, the kind of lifestyle sexually, it is absurd. You would have not had it even during my own time. But this time it's rampant. It's not only in Nigeria, it's everywhere in the world. But unfortunately, Nigeria's own is going out of hand because you don't have light to keep people at home. You don't have work. The Bible says the idle mind is the devil's workshop. You don't have a place, you don't have industries to put youth to get them occupied. You understand me? So it is very, very difficult to control them this particular period because it has already been said. So the only thing we are going to talk about is the parents. Guide your children. Guide them very, very well.
Right.
And how do they guide them when they don't have food in the house? They run out every morning to look for food for the children. So believing and trusting that God will help us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Pastor. Thanks for calling. Appreciate your time. Nigeria Info, good morning to you. Good morning.
Good morning, Sherry.
Yes, good morning to you.
This is Kenny. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing all the different things that you shared this morning. I do want to talk on a different subject. May I?
That's fine. That's fine. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I support the government. Building the coastal highway. Previously, I didn't understand the value, but people from the South have elucidated on it, so I support them. The only thing I would like to say, I listened to Desmond Magicodumi's program, and he interviewed some people that live around the Eleko Beach area, I think, that axis, and they're now suffering from stagnant water, and the coconut trees pretty much washed away in the sea as a result of this coastal highway. So what I would suggest to Mr. President and Dave Umahi, they should incorporate a way where they can, put in a drainage system so that it wouldn't negatively impact that environment, because now they have stagnant water and they have a whole lot of mosquitoes. I'm expecting they would have done an impact assessment before starting, but be that as it may, there's still opportunity to recover and to, make the entire project a very excellent one. Bless Nigeria. Good job, Sheriff.
Thank you, Kenny. Thanks for calling. Appreciate your time. Nigeria Info, good morning to you. Good morning.
Hello?
Yes, please, morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my name is Daddy Austin.
Welcome, Austin.
So I want to look at the issue of this aphrodisia from the women angle, because Sheriff, recently, probably 10, 15 years back, women always complain about their men being unable to satisfy them, and this has actually put pressure on men to look for something that could help them solve that problem. I think that is one of the reasons why men, engage in, all those things. So I want to tell the women to take it easy with the men. That is just one of the angles I want to look at it. Yeah.
All right. The women folk are putting too much pressure on the men. Okay. All right. 9:47. Let's see if anybody will disagree with you or agree. Good morning to you.
Hello. Good morning, Sheriff.
Good morning to you.
About the issue of this indecent dressing.
Right.
You see, the parents will see a young girl of 10 years exposing her body, and they'll be very, very happy. They can't caution them. Even in my community, yesterday I was shouting with my wife. A young lady just bent.
Are you here? Okay. Still here.
Clothes that she put on was really, really exposed. So they don't care. The parents don't care. And then you can see a child of maybe that is in a primary.
The network.
To compare with a worker in the office who could not even save that money for 3 months or 6 months to buy a handset like that. And then where are we heading to? I could remember perfectly where in Benin, if they find a woman that put on trousers in those days, they will tear it right down. The naked you, then you will be feeling ashamed of yourself. They don't do it, but now it's all over because of so-called media or something. And then the young girls, the young boys are smoking, find them in clubhouses, going naked. Look at a place like Adiola. They could go there at night and see what, all over. So I think it's the level of poverty that is making them to be exposed to all these dangers, and they carry sicknesses that they cannot cure, incurable sickness.
Thank you.
It's killing them. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Nigeria Info, good morning to you.
Hello, Sheriff.
Good morning. Yes, this morning to you.
This is Joy.
Welcome, Joy.
I've been trying to call it. So.
Oh.
Okay, so I agree with the other man. It has to be because of the way ladies dress. That's the reason. What about guys these days that you see them sag and their pants? You think ladies don't get aroused by that? No, it's not because of that. It is because of the things we have found in the society right now. So, one of them is this. You know when you say a girl is being molested from at the age of 5, 8, 9, 10, what do you think happens to that girl if the girl doesn't go to therapy? She becomes overly sexually aroused at the early stage. When she turns 15, 13, 14, 15, she has a very high libido. Same with guys as well, that were molested when they were maybe by house helps or whatever, when they were 8, 9, 10, like that. You see them. Some of us listening to Joyce's show, when some people spoken, guys, what happened to them because they were especially molested when they were young, it made their libido so high. So who would you blame? These are the most vulnerable. So because of social media now, because we hear all these things now, that is why we know that this is actually happening. And because Nigeria is very popular, we are the most populous black nation. So anything that happens, that if we our own is more because we are highly populated. So these are some of the reasons why you see people do the things they do. Another one again is pornography. Pornography is very handy. If you have your phone, it pops up. People see all these things. I know it makes people, you want to do the things they do there. And as if it's a competition, both for men, both even for women. And at the time a record came out that Nigeria is the number one that assesses pornography. I don't know if you've heard that. Just not quite long, maybe a few years back, 4 years ago. We are number one or number two. So when pornography is very handy, you are with your phone, it pops up. So it's easy for you to, do the things, unimaginable things. You see them, the people want to practice, the people want to do it. So what do? You take all this, whatever, odogu, whatever they call them, bullets, this and that. You take it to make yourself want to behave like what those ones do. Are you not see when some men will go to hotel and you want to do all the wildest things you want to do on bed with a young girl, and at the end of the day, you get heart attack. So these are some of the things that make people want to do these things. So these are the root cause. It's not because somebody's dressing, indecently. That means if you go abroad, everybody just be doing it all over the place because it's just as they please. It doesn't stop you from wanting to do any type of thing you want to do. So that's the reason why you see all these things happening. So sometimes I don't blame all those teenagers. If you check, they had a bad record growing up.
Okay.
Thank you,
all right. Thank you. Thank you, Joy, for calling. Appreciate it. 9:52. I think I can take some messages very quickly as we prepare to go. Oluwa Shegun from Aja says, sincerely speaking, what you said is the truth. Everywhere is bastardized. No more home training, and it's affecting the society at large. Remember, the children that were not taught home training and properly trained are now becoming parents. What are they going to teach their own children? That's Oluwa Shegun who dropped that message this morning. Let's take another message quickly. I'm going down now. Okay, so I have this one here that says, my name is Augustine from Lekki. Do you know Jim or Jimmy is one of the main factors that are causing problem now? You need to see what I have been passing through in the gym every day. The lady bend down in front of me and I see everything, no filter. I don't know what to tell you. Change your gym, maybe. Or find another time. Frankly speaking, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, you can't stop the ladies from coming to the gym. And also, there is this gym suit that they have to wear if they really want to do the stretches and all those things. So, yeah, it's neither here nor there, actually. I've heard the gym argument. I've read so many things. But I do know that the way we boys, we can wear our shorts or even the track suits and everything is the way the ladies do. They have their gym suits and all of those things, and those things can be quite, but what's most important in the gym is that everybody is there for their business. You say no look. I don't go to the gym. I don't I do my workout at home. I know, not because of that. I don't. I'm not a gym person. I can't keep up. I can't. There's no time to. I can't do it. You know. Yeah. I just do my thing yeah. I have to go now, Lagos. Thank you for being a part of this show. I really must go. I'm Sheriff. What's up, Lagos is next. Good morning to you.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We'll be right back.
One day now, one day.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates